Hey everybody, Jay Barrino here. Welcome back. It's Warcraft 3 RE-Reforged, created by InsaneMonster. This is going to be the last video in the series because the first map pack was through Mission 5, but stay strapped in because the culling was actually sent to me for Mapperino 2022, so there'll be a showcase of that here in a couple weeks. Curious to see what InsaneMonster is doing with this map, and I've said that really at the beginning of each video, but it's true. We've seen some pretty drastic differences just across the board here, and this mission has always been known to be a pretty significant difficulty spike for the original campaign. And I would say for Reforged, the difficulty's kind of all over the place, maybe even a little more so than the original campaign. So I'm quite curious to see where this is going to go, especially with the reterraining for the previous maps.
Hearthglen, finally. I could use some rest.
It looks like they're preparing for battle.
Prince Arthas, during the night a vast army of undead warriors emerged and began attacking villages at random. Now it's heading this way.
Damn it. Jaina, I'll stay here to protect the village. Go as quickly as you can and tell Lord Uther what's happened.
But...
Go, Jaina. Every second counts. Wait. What did those crates contain?
Just a grain shipment from Anderhall. There's no need to worry, my lord. It's already been distributed amongst the villagers.
Oh no. The plague was never meant to simply kill my people. It was meant to turn into the undead.
The timing of the lightning and thunder there is really clever. Normally there's a bunch of near-dead units here that we can try and save. No, that's not the case. Let's go ahead and cluster everyone up together, though. There's more going on up here. Yeah, let's just grab everybody and then bring them down here to sit on top of Arthas. Instead, you back up, heal this guy. Yeah, we have the opportunity to save a ton of units here, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. You all attack up here. Do we have any errant units? Yeah, I see one zombie up there.
The light is my strength.
Dude, Arthas, why don't you get up here and start going for the crates? And what? Why? Why? Why is it so far away? Well, build some more peasants, I guess. Martinhold Keep is your town hall. You cannot replace it. Protected at all costs. You guys come on over here.
Our forces are under attack.
Is there danger?
Early cash. We got something going on at the bottom of the map, too. Just nuke this guy. You love to see it. More crates. And crates.
Foul knave.
Interesting.
Righto.
Well, yeah, there's a pretty early cash infusion, so let's get our upgrades going.
I'm here to help.
You may now train priests from the Arcane Sanctum
Certainly.
and Mortar teams. Dusts of Appearance.
Feel my wrath.
But why?
Of course.
Scroll of Healing's
Certainly.
pretty nice, too.
A sound plan.
In fact, let's
For
just
honor.
pick up the Scroll of
Of
Healing and
course.
use it.
For honor.
We saved a lot of units here. I'm tempted to just take a group and leave and try and, like, do stuff. Oh, no.
Orders?
Job's done.
No cannon towers? Ah! Oh, my goodness.
What do you need?
What is it?
Improved lumber harvesting, please, and I guess grab... I think, like, if we can tower up this bottom section, that would be for the best.
The light is my strength.
And then let's take Arthas
Certainly. How may I serve?
and this group, like a group of people, not too many,
What do you
and
need?
I guess start moving up and over here.
research complete.
It's a defense mission, so the earlier we can get out of our base
Say
to
no
do
word.
anything, the better.
Orders? Right.
done.
Let's maybe send another footman
liege.
down here.
On my way.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about this one. Gotta keep getting that saturated. Can't afford defend.
Complete.
I'll get another footman, though. Every little bit Okay,
here to help.
well, we've got Arthas's group. If we can find anything in these outlying
past
areas,
redemption.
you know, scroll protection,
sound
no
plan.
thank you. Break, break,
Research
break.
complete.
I am
Break,
ready.
break. These resources are really handy, though, I will say.
What is your wish?
Is there danger?
So this is what I mean by, like, if you can leave your base and, like, maybe we can find the grain thing
course.
and get on top of it really early, that could make a huge difference.
Upgrade
I'm just going to
plan.
kind of auto-attack them towards the upper right, and, you know, they'll figure it out. And then, oh, we got some lore
Research complete.
about Hearthglen. Is a fortified town in northern Lordaeron. At its heart is Mardenhold Keep, the ancestral home of the Forging family and a center of commerce for the region. The citizens of Hearthglen are intensely proud that their mighty walls have never fallen to invaders, even during the Second War with the Horde. In the past, Hearthglen was an independent principality before being absorbed into the kingdom of Lordaeron. Okay, all right.
Yes, my lord.
Let's get that
Upgrade
Arcane
complete.
Sanctum and then maybe get
All right.
1 or 2 mortar teams. What I'm going to do is build all my units. New units are going to go up here
What do you need?
to defend this
Orders?
upper area, and then down here I'm just going to make towers.
Off I go then.
Once again, it's
Oh.
up to the elves.
Okay, well, number 1, don't move my camera, but number 2, I guess thank you for moving
am
my camera, otherwise I wouldn't have even noticed that this was here. Lesser replenishment
may
and
I
a Tome of
serve? Justice
Experience.
shall be
You
done.
can now train sorceresses.
This better be
Oh,
good.
oh
I
boy.
stand for the light.
You sorcerers
you
can go and
require
join this group
aid?
at home, otherwise we have a full group. Lesser
I stand
replenishment.
for the light.
No, thank you. Interesting.
Certainly.
Did I miss anything else? A lot of stuff popped up at the beginning, and it feels like, again, maybe I'm psyching myself out because this mission is always tough in the sense that it's really hard to look around the map because things pick up really fast and it's difficult. So we got sorceresses.
Job's done.
Are there more crates
light
up here?
is my
Let me just go
strength.
and double check really quick since
For
we're
honor.
here. And then this group, let's send.
Prince Arthas.
Ah, there it
we
is.
spotted an undead caravan carrying a large load of plagued grain.
That caravan must be stopped before it reaches
Yo!
the outer villages.
We got a codex entry.
A sound
Should we
plan.
just go straight for the?
Prince Arthas, the undead forces have arrived.
Hold your ground. We are the chosen of the light. We shall not fall.
Should we just go straight for the optional,
Justice
like
shall
right
be
away,
done.
rather than go? I see something there. We have another town here where maybe we can find some more resources.
sound plan.
But I'm actually inclined to maybe try and go like right for the bonus.
Help you.
Maybe that's a mistake, but it's just one of those things where I'm like, maybe if we can just
Easy.
get it out of the way.
All right.
If I were to restart, I would just immediately go
I'm here to
for
help.
the bottom instead of the top like I did.
Is there danger?
These lumber infusions are
I'm here to
nice.
help.
I really need to move some lumber
The
harvesters
light is my strength.
down
Certainly.
because my lumber income isn't great. We have gotten a lot of pickups, and if we hadn't gotten those,
Research
then we'd
complete.
really be hurting right now. Yeah, you know what?
there
I
danger?
actually think... Let's quick save. Destroy. Now it's changed. It's destroy the plague cauldron because they've made it to the first village.
Of course.
Okay, well, I guess let's give this a
Answer my
shot.
reverend.
If we lose the shipment, the master will have our hides.
Job's done.
Arthur's getting focused down. Let's see if we can take out these... No!
I stand for the light.
The necromancers can't be wholly lighted
I'm here to help.
for, I guess, lore reasons, which I'm not a huge fan of, to be honest.
Is under siege.
Okay, we're getting hit pretty hard
Keep
here.
down,
They
Sparkle.
sort of circumvented me. That's okay. It's just
About
banshees.
time.
Let's get some priests.
Is there danger?
Heal here. Man, that's actually really rough not being able to wholly light them. Especially because I know, again, it's like for lore reasons, which really makes this difficult. I do think that getting this pickup early is huge.
Research complete.
Grain wagon. Okay, so these aren't just like normal
I stand
enemies.
for the
These are like fancy meat wagons. Well, we did it. We have to destroy the cauldron.
What'll it be?
These
I
folks
just
are all
pray that the
alive.
grain
How's this
hasn't
going
reached
over
any more
here?
villages.
I'm just throwing down like one new
All right.
tower every so often
Off
in
I
this
go, then.
direction. I have too many dudes
Yes, my
on
lord.
gold right now.
Upgrade complete.
Say the word.
Footmen are fine. Yeah, lumber's looking rough.
Is there danger?
Lesser healing due to rune of restoration.
I
Research
stand
complete.
for the light.
Well, that optional
Justice
is
has
done.
come.
I need to get back to my base now.
Job's
I'm here
done.
to help.
There's so many crates
honor.
everywhere. Again, it feels like it's really
honor.
easy to miss stuff on this map.
Justice shall be
I'm not sure if it
done.
would be faster for me to just go back
Forces are under attack.
home this way and then
A
eventually
sound plan.
come back. I need to get these units back home, but it's also important that we get the lore.
Upgrade complete.
We also picked up other lore earlier, too.
I come to cleanse the light
land.
is my strength.
Yeah, we got... Which one did... I don't know. We must have picked up sorceresses in the upper right there. Although their powers are not always... Wait. Sorceresses are female magic users serving as agents to the Kirin Tor of Dalaran, and they use their arcane powers to aid the Alliance in times of peril. Although their powers are not always used directly in combat, the sorceresses are able to aid their comrades with a wide array of specialized conjurings and magical effects. As with the Elven priests, the Elven sorceresses who remained in Lordaeron paid little heed to their race's departure from the Alliance. Then we got Eastweald. Is a stretch of fertile foothills located to the east of Lordaeron that is home to the most important sites of the Church of the Holy Light. During the Troll Wars, the humans constructed crude forts in this region that eventually grew into prosperous cities and trading centers, such as Stratholme and Tyr's Hand. Many of these cities would become independent principalities and petty kingdoms before gradually being absorbed into the greater kingdom of Lordaeron. Interesting. So I'm, like, literally on the exact opposite side of the map. Can I buy a town portal?
Forces
Yeah,
are under attack.
yes.
Town is
I'm
under
here to
siege.
help.
Sell the Ringer Protection,
For honor.
buy... That's 300 gold, but I need to do this.
The light is my strength.
Yeah, take me back. Please. Town Hall only.
Our town is
F.
under siege.
Kick down, Sparky.
Okay, run, lady.
I
If you
come to
insist.
cleanse this land.
Did he do it? Oh, okay, we're back here. Why did we end up at the barracks?
A sound
I'm so
plan.
confused.
Certainly.
Okay, we gotta get down here. Meanwhile, this group is getting roasted pretty good. Yeah, this is quite difficult. I mean, I did leave my base. I think I accomplished a lot. But like it's a lot. It's a lot to deal with early. Abominations early as well. Pretty rough. And I feel like it feels like I'm harping on a minor thing, but not being able to Holy Light Necromancers is like vastly changes the balance of even just this one mission. I'm not a fan of that. Because you can Holy Light
For the light.
and then give one auto attack and they're dead. With that not being the case, like, man, does that change how this
Certainly.
all works out.
Say the word.
These dudes are like all really close to death. They're already attacking again.
I'm here to help.
I guess I sort of regret moving and leaving my base. We got some resources, but I'm not sure if it was worth it. Okay, let's get riflemen. And ooh, yeah, gold
Help
income
me
is
help you.
The light is my
nasty here.
strength.
Get back
Justice
here.
shall be done.
Hey,
Justice shall be done.
where are they going?
What is your wish?
I guess they really wanted that tower, huh?
Is under siege.
The light is my strength.
Save this guy?
Honor. I'm here to help.
And like, yeah, no level 5. I mean, we're like not even close to level 6. Getting a resurrect on him would be really nice, but that doesn't seem like it's in the cards for us either. I really need to be nuking down these abominations. Let's get attack upgrades. I guess we need more peasants on lumber as well.
Research complete.
And then we need to rotate a few units down here to leave, because if that area goes down,
Complete.
then we have no lumber income. The Scourge are employing invisible units, research magic sentry, or use special abilities and items to reveal them. Oh, man.
Aid required. Justice shall be done.
Well, it dropped dust,
Is there danger?
so I guess
Of course.
we need to use it.
course.
That's unfortunate, because that's an item slot. It looks like green has decided to attack us up here, weirdly enough.
Is someone injured?
I'm really trying to save individual units here.
Right.
Well, I have the
stand
dust
for
of
the light.
appearance, but how am I supposed to know when to use it?
I stand
Invisible
for the
units are a
light.
little sneakier
may I
in
serve?
Warcraft 3. It's
The
not
light
quite
is
the
my
same.
strength.
Job's done.
Okay, repair here.
More lumber is required.
Is there danger?
Yeah, we need more lumber income. Okay, I'm gonna quick save. I might have to save scum the next attack wave because I'm not feeling particularly good right now.
I'm here
Heal
to help.
here. And spending
ails
300
you?
gold on that one TP scroll
Is my
sucks.
aid required?
You know what? You all need to turn off heal, and we need to
am
use
your
Dispel
servant.
Magic to dispel curse and stuff.
Right away.
Let's get
And then
to
the mortar
fighting.
teams will be really nice. I see them
I stand
swinging
for
on
the
up in
light.
this direction.
Get down, Sparky.
The meat wagons really love to target down casters like this. Ah, okay. So it seems like they just run in invisible units and they like suicide. But how am I supposed to know? I only have 2 dusts. So I guess grab magic sentry. And we need the occasional towers in here. We need enough that can actually see, and then we have to rely on our army
Light is my
otherwise.
strength. A sound
This is
plan.
quite difficult.
Is my aid required? I'm here to help.
What is your wish?
Captain Marwyn. Is Captain Falric still alive? Yeah, he is.
What is your
Heal
wish?
him.
Here to help.
This area down here, the only thing I can hope to do is just pivot down there. Green just attacked me up here, and so did purple, which
Research
means
Is there danger? Certainly.
that I think we'll have an opportunity. I feel like leaving my base at this point is just out of the question. I mean, there were crates here that in the second village I could have gotten. The only positive is we were able to get that optional.
What ails
So
you?
I'm just going to keep quick saving. If I have to scum a little bit, that's fine. I don't mind doing that. We're going to get more mortar teams.
Where do you want?
Very strong on this map.
What is it?
And it, depending on how many
Alright.
how much siege weaponry they hit with this area down here, we might be okay. The other thing too, we're missing one lore entry, is if I presume we can't build another lumber mill, right? Yeah, because lore, I guess. So down here, the way the AI works. This must be the entrance to the enemy base. If they're coming from there, they're going to go for whichever area they detect as having the closest structure. So if we built some guard towers a little bit south of Hearthglen, we might actually be able to guarantee them attacking
Upgrade complete.
here instead of our lumber area, which would save us a lot of money ultimately. So let's see if we can do that. Even just starting a structure down there might help. Yeah, see, there they go down at the
Justice shall be
bottom.
done.
Well, they're here. They're up here now
Do you
too.
require aid?
I stand for the light.
We're just clumped up in this area. This is awful, awful, awful stuff.
The light is my strength.
They actually didn't attack this area with siege weaponry, so we should have some time to be able to get there. Okay,
I
pivot
stand for
quickly.
the light.
Cancel that.
Job's done.
We're coming. Don't worry. Then you guys be guard towers so that we can see. Oh, I had some units here. Whoopsie daisies. That's what you get. Yeah, we don't need defend. Nothing does piercing damage here.
What?
Oh, I don't have any militia.
The light is my strength.
Our forces are
sound
under
plan.
attack.
Okay, just hit this guy like once.
Yes, my lord. Job's done.
Oh, I thought I could
Justice
save him.
I'm here to help.
Okay, pop some healing. Nope, missed him.
For honor.
Okay. Yeah, and at this point, basically, just forget exploring. That's just
someone
right out. Purple's attacking us again.
How may
Is
I
there
serve?
danger?
Upgrade
Now
complete.
we might be prepared for green at this point.
We're under attack.
We might be in good shape for green to attack down here, which is the most important thing. If we can force green to attack here instead of lumber harvesting, then we can easily rotate, which is super duper important.
Show us a target.
This is rough. We lost all of our priests too. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? One guy?
What is your wish?
Go get him,
Forces
Captain
are under
Falric.
attack.
It's a skeleton. I mean, he'll despawn eventually, right? Yeah, this is, there's a couple things to talk about
I
on this
stand
one.
for the light.
Part of the problem is
Light is my strength.
I would say one of the most unfortunate parts of the original version of this map
I am ready.
is that it constantly always feels like there's so much around the map that you just can't get to because the pressure is really high. And that's fine. It's good to have, high intensity for a defense mission.
Orders?
Is there danger?
But there's a but. The but is,
What is it?
forcing the player to leave their base is usually a really good thing. The issue here is that there's so much on the map, I just feel like, I'm constantly just missing
may I serve?
so much.
Where do you want us?
I guess if I were to restart, I would go south and just camp the optional objective. And that would save me a ton of time. But at this point, I don't think there's really any way that I could actually
What?
get out of my
Righto.
base. Eventually, all my footmen are going to die, and we're just going to have the riflemen.
The light is my strength.
And then these effing necromancers that can't be holy lighted. It doesn't instant kill them, but it does get them low enough that you can run up and smack them once, and then they die. No, not these stupid things. The suiciders. Yeah, that's a pretty significant balance change as well. So I don't really
Yes,
agree
milord.
with that. And again, I know it's because never mind. I thought we would be clever.
Is there danger?
Oh, we have 8 minutes left. This this can't come to a close fast enough. Maybe the farms were the only thing that are drawing them down. It's not a mission objective to keep the Northridge lumber mill alive, I don't think either. Now, there is some randomness here. You can manipulate Warcraft 3 AI a lot easier than StarCraft 1 AI, that's for sure. So I could,
What is it?
I think, more easily lure them with individual scout towers and stuff like that. So I can't necessarily complain about the fact that it's like super random, because that's not really the problem. Okay, all of you go back.
I'm here to help.
I don't really have I don't have the gold to buy better items either. Let's let Arthas tank this.
Horses are under attack.
Yeah, see, I'm glad I sent those units back. It looks like it's just ghouls,
Show us a
which the mortar team should be able to handle pretty effectively.
How may I serve? Job done.
shooter.
Just nuke him. Just
here
get
to
him out of here.
Yes, my liege.
Research complete.
I stand for the light.
Yeah. So I think this
For
takes,
honor.
unfortunately,
What
it
is
takes what
Let's get
tended
to
to be
fighting.
the most unfun
Yes,
thing
milord.
from the original, which is that feeling that there's just no way you can get
I'm
around the
ready.
map and find stuff.
What do you need?
Finding all the stuff. And amplifies it and makes that,
Upgrade complete.
unfortunately, worse. But, we're gonna hopefully make it out. I'm just gonna keep quick saving. Again, I'm not afraid to scum through it if necessary.
Job's done.
And I will say it for perhaps the third or fourth time, but the Necromancer change, man, that's nasty. That's really nasty. See, there's time in between these attacks, but it's
Justice
mostly
shall
to
be
be able
done.
to heal up and rebuild some forces.
I
I'm
come
spending
to
my
cleanse
money
this
as I get it.
land.
Locked and loaded.
I can't afford to tower this up, and in fact, building the 4 or 5 towers that I did was wasteful.
What?
And no cannon towers either.
Upgrade complete. What is it?
No cannon towers either. Okay, what do we want to spend our gold on as we get it? Priests? I think we need to be able to dispel curse and dispel skeletons. It doesn't
I
hurt to
come
have them.
to
They get
cleanse this
focused down
land.
really, really fast
What
by
ails you?
meat
Is there
wagons.
danger? Certainly.
Okay, double attack coming in.
How
Is
may
it
I
double
serve?
attack? No. Yeah, it kind of looks like a double attack from
Is there danger?
purple here. I'm gonna be honest. You guys get over here.
I stand for the light.
I am ready.
Keep it up, Captain Falric.
I come.
Arthas just bubbled. You're getting roasted. I guess pop the dust.
Research complete.
Get it out of my... we lost one mortar team there.
I'm
Hit
here to
this. Individual target selection.
A sound.
Again, this is an example of, this
I'm here
being
to
much
help.
more like a massive difficulty spike. Like,
The light is
I
my
don't mind
strength.
having to, target select and all that stuff.
Is my aid
but it's
required?
probably going to be the only mission I'm going to be forced to do that. So I think that's worth pointing out. Oh, Jaina? There she is.
Lordaeron.
I can control her.
Sounds interesting.
Does this give me an opportunity to leave my base, do you think? Yeah, okay, good. Green is coming up this way. Jaina had a bunch of items too, didn't she? Ah, she had a town portal. I should have thought ahead and gotten the town portal on Arthas
Justice shall be done.
at the end of the last mission. I don't know what I was thinking. That would have been really useful. You normally get one for free,
Of course.
but I guess it just depends.
I'm here to help.
I guess it just depends.
The light is my strength.
On where we happened to explore. We checked all of this. There's something here. There were crates in this village that I think I missed. And then there might have been crates in this village that I missed. There's we went up there, didn't we? And then whatever's in the bottom left, that's a whole separate thing.
Justice shall be
How
done.
may I serve?
That's frustrating.
Let's get to fighting.
I guess let's
What is
flowers here instead. I was trying to
there
keep my
danger?
units kind of out here so that it would be a little easier to rotate with them as necessary. We're at 3 minutes 40 seconds. Again, this area hasn't gotten hit again. I'm gonna keep making mortar teams. They can nuke down those backline necromancers pretty effectively, and we can use them to target down the meat wagons as necessary too.
I am ready.
Good work, Captain Falric.
I can help.
Don't even bother. She got one wave off, but that's fine, man. These meat wagons are just doing boatloads of
Light is
damage.
my
My
strength.
goodness.
Is someone injured?
It's kind of hard to tell if you can sort of catch
How
which
may I serve?
unit they want to attack. It's usually a priest. If you can snag and just kind of catch which unit they happen to be attacking, you can sort of bait the attacks, but it really varies. 2 minutes 52 seconds.
What's the
Okay,
plan?
here's the next green attack. I want to get
trying to think
on these.
I can help.
Our forces are under attack.
I'll check it out.
What is your
I
wish?
stand.
Feel here.
I am ready.
Like, this priest is going to get, yeah, absolutely demolished.
I'm here to help.
Is this the game-ending wave? Are we already there?
This is
It looks like this is it.
The numbers seem limitless.
Captain Falric, get out of there.
Stand for the light.
Well, so it started earlier.
Sounds good.
Cleanse this light.
I mean,
Justice
everything's
shall be
gone.
done.
Everything, we've already pretty much lost everything. We just have to survive long enough. So the game ender starts inexplicably a full minute earlier for some reason. I can't counter necromancers effectively without one very specific type of play. I don't know. I'm not really jiving with the creative choices that were made on this map. Yeah, really not at all, unfortunately. I think there are just several issues here. I don't have enough for another blizzard. That would be nice.
Show us a target. Our town is under siege.
Minute 24.
Of course.
We gotta get him out.
What ails
Well,
you?
this is unfortunate. I am floating money now, to be fair. Being distracted there. I can dump it all just in, double queuing 1 or 2 production structures. They shouldn't be able to get Martinhold if I can kill all these,
Certainly.
That's curious.
well, we can just bait them away.
A sound plan.
As usual, community-made defense maps just have no idea what they're doing in terms of difficulty balancing. I don't know what. I don't know. I know that the base campaigns kind of do this, but I don't know what you all are thinking with just like forcing the player to lose
I come
at what is
to cleanse this
basically
land
the
for
end of
honor.
the map.
A sound plan.
Like, I think we'll live, but it doesn't feel good.
A sound
I can
plan.
Yo, I'm telling him to. Oh, it's not W. That's right. We don't have the fancy hotkeys.
Under siege.
I'll check it out. I can help.
Dude, where am I?
Sounds good.
I'm like right in the middle of their
I
base.
come to cleanse this land.
Am I think I'm trapped in here.
Our forces are under
Shard
attack.
Watcher. Yep, he's
I
dead.
stand for the
Our
light.
town is under siege.
Well, we lured him away. You did your job, buddy. Use that last dust. Dude, please.
Sound plan.
we did it. It's over, okay? We take a deep breath.
Forces are under
We kited
attack.
him around.
Our town.
Light. Give me strength.
Dude, Marwyn and Falric are both dead, okay? If I can't Holy Light Necromancers for lore reasons, then Marwyn and Falric should be canonically dead as well in the cinematic.
Couldn't have been better.
Don't celebrate yet, son. This battle's far from over.
Our town is under attack.
Oh.
The light is my strength.
Oh. Well, it respawned Jaina for free.
I'm trying to think here.
Well, queue up a bunch of peasants for this.
That's curious.
She's just gonna die again.
Sounds interesting.
Yo,
I'll take care of it.
Is there danger?
look, I like playing this project. I think this project's great. But this was a rare instance, I don't find myself saying this too often, where I really had hoped that it was just over.
Sounds good.
It's not.
I'll take care of it.
Oh god, heal her.
That's curious.
Justice
Heal me,
shall
Uther.
be
Come
done.
on. He's not gonna, is he?
Under siege.
I guess I could use this as an opportunity to go and,
My strength.
I gotta rebuild
is the
everything.
holy light.
I could, as Uther's killing these bases, I might be able to go and loot the rest of the map. That's something, right?
This is the hour of the Scourge.
Destroy the Scourge bastions. Oh yeah, Shard Watcher. Huh.
Our forces are under
Yeah,
attack.
nice job, Uther. Split your forces. That's surely gonna do it.
Danger?
Dude, just get out of here.
I stand for the light. I'm here to help.
There's Resurrect. I'm not
The
sure
light
what
is
I
my
could have done
strength.
differently on previous
sound
maps
plan.
to have farmed more XP. I guess I could have purposefully
Is there
stretched
danger?
out
Ready for
mission.
More gold is required.
I could have purposefully stretched out mission 3 in order to farm XP. Because obviously not having Resurrect early enough on this map is killer.
Justice shall
This
be
dude's
done.
gonna drop something, I bet. Scroll of Restoration. I
Ready
guess
for
I'll pick
action.
that up.
I stand for the light.
Yeah, I have thoughts. I have thoughts on this one. You might be unsurprised to hear. I'll talk about it at the end. We've got an interlude to watch after this
I'm
too.
here to help.
Just use this.
Justice shall be done.
And, okay, let's snag this rune, and then I'm going to try to continue exploring a little bit.
The light is my strength. I stand for the light.
It's a small group, but maybe we
Certainly.
can accomplish some stuff here.
I come to cleanse this land.
The thing that I don't want to bring up again, but like the whole,
course.
I don't
Sound
know.
plan.
I mean, I could make like a whole video essay on how to make a defense mission that doesn't feel miserable. This one is close, but I think it unfortunately falls for a lot of the same issues that the original had, and arguably makes them
Yes, my
worse. Specifically, get out of here.
I'm your shooter.
As I had mentioned, part of the issue that I had with the original is it just felt like, yes, you have to leave your base. I think it's
Thank
good
you
to
for
force
helping
the
me.
player to leave their base. You're welcome, Mark. Oh, there he is, Mark the Archaeologist.
light is my
I think it's
strength.
good. Like, it makes you have to multitask and decide how
course.
much you want to leave at home, etc., etc.
What do you need?
Part of the
Have a target?
issue there.
More gold is required.
Don't make me use militia. It's fine. Scroll of Healing.
I stand for
I
the
As if the
light.
orcs weren't enough.
But it just, at this point, there's a lot of, in the
Certainly.
original, it's like a lot of inconsequential stuff that doesn't really
sound
matter.
plan.
So you think like, okay, I just won't go and find those ogres because it's like an extra set of gauntlets. Where are you going,
Our
buddy?
town is under
Is there
siege.
danger?
I guess
Our
let's
forces
just,
are under
let's
attack.
leave Jaina here and then go and
The light
keep
is my
exploring with
strength.
everyone else. How's Uther doing?
Certainly.
He's fine. He'll get through there eventually. The question is, how much can we get through? Down here, I suppose?
Certainly.
Is where we want to go next?
Shh, I'm trying to think here.
Oh, there he is. Archaeology dig site. Any lore scrolls?
Please, take this item.
Beautiful preserved fern. Ferns are primitive plants that have stems, leaves, and roots, but no seeds or flowers. They reproduce via spores, much like mushrooms. In ancient times... Wait, are you telling me Cataclysm has not happened yet? This item can be sold for a reasonable amount of gold.
Help.
So it's just sellable, I guess.
That's curious.
I don't get the joke.
I'm here to help.
Let's see what this is. Knolls?
honor.
We got some knolls? Let's see if we can... I mean, he doesn't have any siege weaponry, so let's see if maybe we can, again, continue to explore down through here.
Justice shall be done.
Before they clean up. And then there was something over here, too, I think. In the bottom right. Scroll of mana we don't need.
For the light.
Killing creeps early for the extra gold income would be really helpful.
What's the plan?
Lumber. Yeah, I think it's like you're encouraged to maybe explore with a smaller group. Destroying that,
Justice has come.
Destroying that, but it's like you need to bring Arthas to explore, because he's the only one that can pick stuff up. Maybe if units had backpack?
Of course. Is there danger?
It's like you either leave him at home or you gotta be
That's
exploring
curious.
with a small
stand
group,
for the
but
light.
without him at home, it's pretty difficult
honor.
to hang on to stuff. I guess I'll...
What's the plan?
Yeah, I'm full.
Justice shall be done.
Come to cleanse this land.
Certainly.
Let's see. This area in the... down
A
here, I
sound
guess?
plan.
How's he doing? He's dying. He's not looking great. Let's give him some mortar teams. Go get him, buddies. We're min-maxing.
Is my aid required?
And I still have a
here to
town
help.
portal scroll, so we could just town portal home, and then, well, maybe I should give Arthas
The
that for
light
the
is
next
my
mission.
strength.
I don't know.
Of
Town
course.
portal on the culling actually could be really, really good.
A sound plan.
You know what? Yes, let's
I
do
can
that.
help.
I guess we
Sounds
could
good.
buy another one as well. Okay, good. He just resurrected. He's fine.
Justice shall be done.
Ogres have moved down from the
Oh, it's
hill.
this. Okay.
It appears they're looking for a fight.
Let's hit him with this. I don't think Arthas is getting hit with that. No, we're good. I think this would have oh, there's that too. I think they did it. I think they're okay.
The light is my strength.
What's the plan?
Let's just pop this again,
You
free
asked
up a
for
little
it.
inventory.
Justice shall be done.
Yeah, this is a really difficult map.
can help.
For a number of reasons. Yo, Belt of Giant
Stand
Strength.
for the light.
So not only, so that's the other thing, as I was saying, like a big part is like when it feels like, okay, well a lot of the stuff that's around the map is just inconsequential anyway, so it doesn't matter if I can't go down and get it. Whereas in this, it seems like there's a lot of resources. There's Gem of True Sight, which would help immensely
curious.
against those stupid
I hate resorting
invisible
back.
dudes.
I'm here to help.
I don't mind the invisible dudes. I think that's, you know, an interesting way to make this to kind of spice up this map. You know,
Say
gotta
the
get
word.
Magic Sentry,
I stand
etc.,
for the
etc. But the Gem of
danger?
True Sight being down here is a
light
bit of
is
a
my
bummer.
strength.
Tons of lumber to pick up all around the map.
Certainly.
I guess I just didn't get enough in that initial set. Tyrion Forging camp. And our
Justice
last
shall
lore.
be
Let's
done.
go. There he is. Tyrion Forging is the former Lord of Martenhold Keep and the first paladin to be excommunicated from the Order of the Silver Hand. He is an exile, living as a hermit in the wilds of Lordaeron. He is one of the founding paladins of the Order. During his training, he was given the Librum of Retribution and challenged himself to become its living embodiment. Despite his focus on retribution, Tyrion found that the war had taught him the value of peace. This is best exemplified by his use of his powers to heal the orc Eitrig.
The light.
Yeah,
is
not
my
being able to
strength.
nuke down necromancers quickly and not having resurrect, man, made this mission
course.
much more difficult.
A sound plan.
I don't know why those two
get to
things
fighting. Let's get
are
to
different
fighting.
in the way that they are here. I'm sure there's I mean, I understand why the necromancer change was made. I just don't agree with it. And I think in terms of XP, is it just like am I like a weird edge case where I just didn't happen to have enough
Forces are under
XP grinded out from the last mission? Like maybe the tug of war was expected to take longer and we would have ended up with more XP? Is
I'm
my
here to
guess.
Justice shall be
And
done.
maybe, like, Arthas and Jaina both are supposed to be
Certainly.
level 6 by this. I mean, he's level 6 now, but he wasn't at the beginning or close to the beginning of the mission when we really needed him to be. And I think I was pretty aggressive exploring early. I got the sorceresses and the lore scroll, that kind of stuff, you know. Mold Fang, who the heck are you?
I stand for the light.
Periapt.
Inventory is full.
Let's stop the boots.
For honor.
Grab the Periapts.
Of course.
There's a Lesser Resurrection here. Yo, perfect timing.
Betrayer of the light.
A sound
I don't think that's going
plan.
to work on him, but Jaina wasn't close enough, so I figured I'd at least try.
I'm surprised that you kept things together as long as you did, lad. If I hadn't arrived just then...
Look, I did the best I could, Uther. If I'd had a legion of knights riding at my back, I would have...
Now is not the time to be choking on pride. What we faced here was only the beginning. The undead ranks are bolstered every time one of our warriors falls in battle.
Then we should strike at their leader. I'll go to Stratholme and kill Mal'Ganis myself if I have to.
Easy, lad. Brave as you are, you can't hope to defeat a man who commands the dead all by yourself.
Then feel free to tag along, Uther. I'm going. With or without you.
Okay, and there's an interlude. Let me boot it up in the editor. Okay, Prince and Prophet, and then I will do my usual roundup. I guess we did kind of a roundup, but rant rather, at the end of map 2, and I talked about, you know, the holdout concepts earlier, but I kind of want to just give a bit of a retrospective on, you know, the project in general, and a lot of the big positives I see with it.
I should have been a farmer like my father wanted. Well, at least I get to hobnob with royalty.
It's dawn. Prince Arthas will be back soon. I think we should move.
Light, guide my path.
Greetings, young prince. We must talk.
I have no time for this.
Listen to me, boy. This land is lost. The shadow has already fallen, and nothing you do will deter it. If you truly wish to save your people, lead them across the sea, to the west.
Flee? My place is here, and my only course is to defend my people.
Then your choice is already made. Just remember, the harder you strive to slay your enemies, the faster you'll deliver your people right into their hands.
I'm sorry for concealing myself, Arthas. I just wanted to...
Don't say it.
I sense tremendous power about him, Arthas. Maybe he's right. Maybe he does know what will happen.
Nothing he can say will make me abandon my homeland, Jaina. I don't care if that madman has seen the future. Let's go.
Oh, I hope you enjoyed playing and revisiting our most beloved classic as much as I've enjoyed bringing it into the modern era. Each map of this project was a huge undertaking of both game design and cinematography, carried out with love and respect for the original. If you like the mod and you want to help me to re-reforge the whole game, or you want to help InsaneMonster, consider supporting them on Patreon and YouTube, join the project's Discord server, or just leave a review on Hive Workshop. With your help, we can reforge the game into what it was meant to be. From InsaneMonster. Well, okay, so I think, you know, some of my feedback previously was made with this in mind, so I want to be incredibly transparent. Part of the reason that I might come across as slightly harsh when I talk about this project, and I also want to be very, very clear about the positives I see too, is that there's this air about it where it's like we're making Reforged about what it should have been, what it was meant to be. It's Reforged, but it's better. And it's a little self-aggrandizing, and that's okay, but it feels like the project is driven a bit by spite. But regardless, I think, it does live up to that for the most part. Because, where this really shines is in the way the story is told, or retold, rather. Visually, the maps look great. The re-terraining all looks wonderful. Everything flows together really, really well. It's like the originals, but different, which is exactly what you want to see with, like, a remake-type situation. But the terrain, it functions quite well, I think. And it looks very, very pretty. Same with the cinematics. Great work with the cinematography and the camera work to actually make it so that we can appreciate these high-definition models with the nice new textures, etc., etc. It's nice to be able to experience those things that a lot of work went into. That in original Reforged, not Reforged, in original Reforged, it just felt like. What was the point when you're not really getting any of these, like, zoomed-in shots, etc., etc. So that's where this really shines. And I do think that a lot of the gameplay changes do land in a positive way. I really like Mission 4. And I like Mission 3 quite a bit as well. Mission 1 was pretty much the same. But I gotta say, this last mission I did not particularly care for. I think, and this is where I was saying earlier how, like, I might come across a little harsher here, but that's because this project claims to do something that I don't think it necessarily accomplishes. I think this is Warcraft 3 Reforged, but a little different. It's not necessarily better. It's better in some ways, but I think it actually is worse in others. It's better mostly, but a little worse in others. Like, I think that the changes that I described with this most recent Mission 5 didn't particularly care for. There's some, but it's little things. It's little things that add up to a point where I do find myself struggling a little bit. I think this mission was harder than the original, which was already known for being a big difficulty spike. And I think it was harder for reasons that made it less fun, as opposed to just like, hey, it's challenging, figure it out. Because, again, in the original, you didn't have to explore. You could go out and kill the caravan, and that was it. And you say, screw all the exploring. I don't need that stuff. It doesn't matter. Whereas on this version of it, exploring is, like, fundamental because you need the resources, and the caravan seems to start earlier, and the consequences of the caravan seem worse. And because your lumber's in a weird spot, you need to pick up more lumber pickups, because saturating with peasants on lumber is more difficult because it's in a different place. Now, again, the base setup in the original had 3 entrances, and they were spread out enough that you might get taken by surprise, but you could react, as opposed to here with the lumber, etc., etc. There's all sorts of stuff here. The holy light on the necromancers. I can see the vision, and I appreciate the vision, but I just don't think that some of these changes needed to be made. But as I had mentioned, and the most important thing I want to go out on the positive note is I do really appreciate and have a lot of fun with the changes, because regardless, I think it's cool to see these maps revisited and done in new and unique ways. And again, for the most part, I think the changes are all really positive. I do think that some need to be reviewed for, like, is this a change that needs to be done? Are we changing something that maybe fundamentally was important to the point where maybe we shouldn't touch it? It's, stuff like that. But otherwise, I think this project's great, and I'm very excited to see it continue. And we'll be playing the culling as part of Mapperino, and then, of course, the second map pack will release, which will include the culling, but then presumably the rest of Scourge of Lordaeron. So great job, InsaneMonster. We'll be moving on to something new next time, and appreciate all your feedback. Make sure to leave your thoughts below. Give InsaneMonster some love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.